Hey, I'm Ellie, and I'm going to be unpacking episodes 3 and 4 of Boys Over Flowers. Wow, there is a lot to talk about. Something that really cracked me up at the opening of episode 3 was when Chandi was dancing with Jihoo, and she's just having the time of her life. This is the greatest moment in her existence, and it pans down, and she's standing on his feet. Anyway, during this party, Junpyo falls into the pool and everyone's freaking out because he can't swim. And then Chandi saves him and is doing CPR. He wakes up and basically tries to force her to kiss him. She, pushes him off. But something I kind of, it's been aggravating me because I want to like Junpyo. I see a lot of character progression in him. I see the reason why he acts the way he does, but something I just can't get over is the way he keeps forcing himself on Chandi. We see later in episode 3 how he forces himself onto her to kiss her, and she obviously doesn't want to kiss him back, but he just keeps pushing her. That is abusive and it's not okay. So I don't really like how the show sort of gives way to these behaviors. There seems to be no repercussions for him forcing himself onto her, and I really don't like that. That's my one hurdle in liking them as a couple. Sort of a common thing that we hear is when a guy likes you, he's mean to you. And I don't know if that's actually true, but in this show, it's definitely true. We see how after she saves his life, Junpyo fills the pool with ducks, and he thinks it's hilarious. He does calm down in episode 4, but so far in the show, we've definitely seen that behavior from him. Also, I thought it was so funny when Chandi was drinking with Junpyo, or rather, she accidentally drank a whole shot glass. And she goes to repay him for helping her out. She licks her lips and leans in to kiss him, right? And he's kind of shook, but ready for it. And she just throws up on him. I thought that was beautiful. Something I'm finding a little bit confusing in this show is how old is everyone? Because I know that the school they go to also has a college aspect, and the model said she was dropping out, but she's turning, I think, 23, and Jihoo is younger than her. She's kissing him, so how much younger is he? Is he 18? Is he 20? Is he 17? These are all things I sort of want to know. Him kissing the model, I thought, whoa, okay, he's making some moves. I think it was important that Chandi saw that moment, because if Jihoo doesn't really like her in that way, it's good for her to know. But concerning Jihoo, notice at the end of episode 4 how there's a preview for episode 5, and it shows him coming back and being like, whoa, I did not approve of Junpyo dating Chandi. And I'm like, boy, you cannot play two people. He needs to not play with this girl's heart, okay? So we'll see where that goes. I'm really excited to see episode 5, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about episode 4. I want to know what Junpyo said to her when the plane went over. I thought for sure they were gonna reveal it in this episode, but they didn't. I don't know if they ever will. I'm just really curious to see what happens. I also thought it was super sweet how he waited for her for 4 hours in the cold. Man has dedication. I do really love the banter between Junpyo and Chandi. I think they have a lot of chemistry together, and I think they could be a good fit, but Junpyo needs to work through some of his issues first. Okay, let's talk about the BFF betrayal. Holy crap, when that girl was in the club with Chandi and her personality snapped and she slapped that one girl, I was shook. I knew she had a crush on Junpyo when she sort of looked at Chandi weird at school and then went home sick suddenly. But I did not know she would set her up in this manner. This was terrible. Honestly, the moment I saw the lipstick on the wall, I knew it was her friend. Because typically, a guy doesn't carry around bright pink lipstick, you know what I'm saying? So when it was written in lipstick, I'm like, oh, okay, well, her best friend set her up. But oh my gosh, the way that Chandi got treated at school, how they burned her bike, kicked her to the ground, oh my gosh, so heartbreaking. And the worst thing was, it totally ruined the moment where Junpyo showed up to school in a school uniform. That moment had me shook. Oh my gosh. Also, straight hair for the win. When Junpyo goes to the hotel room and sees the pictures and the BFF walks in and is like, why don't you like me? I really hope he connects the dots on this one and realizes that Chandi is innocent. And I think he does, because we saw previews in the next episode that he's announcing that he wants her to be his girlfriend again. Also, something I really appreciated was it seems that Junpyo's two best friends believed Chandi because they were trying to hunt down who did it. She has really gotten into their good graces and they love her as a friend. This show has really picked up speed and I'm so excited to see episode 5. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep up with what's going to happen in the show with me, go ahead and click subscribe. And let me know, do you think Chandi's actually going to become Junpyo's girlfriend? Or do you think she might go along with it? Or do you think she's going to flat out refuse him? Let me know what you think is going to happen. I honestly have no idea. But I think Jihu coming back into the show is going to mix things up a lot. Thanks for watching. See ya.